forces are under attack.
Should you become a nuisance, I'll kill you myself.
Hey there, StarCraft fans. It's Falcon Paladin coming at ya with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today on Ascension, it's going to be Scan versus Queen. Let's see how Scan does here against Queen, a truly terrifying Zerg player. Scan is not quite at the same level, but I had a request for a Scan game from one of you guys in the comments. I do read the comments, as you know, if you've been here for a while. So let's go ahead and introduce these players. Top side, it's gonna be Scan. Is he still tutoring Artosis, or is that over now? And in the bottom left, it is Queen. Super long-time Zerg player, formerly known as Zero, back in like the 2000s and the early 2010s. And now he is Queen. And man, he is so good. He has played so many games of StarCraft, man. Yo. So the play is Ascension. It is a 3-player map, so the Overlord correctly guessed with a coin flip where Scan is. That is a good thing for Queen here. He's going to go ahead and throw down a hatch first. And just go ahead and throw down a barracks inside the main base. Here is a Scan. So hit that like button if you're excited to see a ZVT featuring these two players. We will see Irradiates. We will see Zerglings. We will see Lurkers. I think that's as much as I'm going to guarantee here. Marines. Marines are guaranteed. But other than that, I'm not willing to guarantee anything else. So hatch first here at 12 supply. Barracks coming up inside the main base. And SCV scouting out to see if it is a pool first here. And does not see. Yeah, utilizing the high ground is Terry the Overlord. So, the SCV says, I'm just going to scout down here anyway. Even though I didn't see an Overlord coming from that direction. So yeah, I feel like we're going to go ahead and expand here after we see this hatch first play here from Queen. So, oh, yep, yes, okay. So that hatch is pretty much almost done. So that's a hatch first. And yep, throwing down the command center. Excellent. Good scouting, good reaction, good plan. And an extractor and a spawning pool on the way. So, we will see the timing on this gas. Scan does know how to mech, but I feel like he prefers SK Terran. That's okay, right? Yes, that is A-okay. As long as you keep your science vessels alive. Man, I am not going to tell you who it was, but I cast a ZVT the other day. And the Terran player did an absolutely horrific job of keeping their science vessels alive. Like, the worst job I've seen in a while. And guess what? They didn't win because SK Terran actually really sucks. If your science vessels aren't there irradiating everything in sight. The reason Flash makes it work and he makes it look unstoppable is because he has 20 science vessels at 15 minutes. And he's just cycling through irradiates over and over again on every single Lurker and every single Defiler and every single Ultralisk that shows up. That's it. If you don't have that, then your Marines and your Medics and your Firebats are like, oh, Ultras, huh? And everybody dies. That's exactly how this works. Macro hatch indicates we probably want to go a little bit heavier on the Mutalisks. Good scout on the SCV again. Because it is going to be Mutas. Although, man, I'd love to see a game in the recent times where somebody just goes for a really fast Lurker push. Like a Lurker contain on a Terran. Oh, I feel like we did have a game like that. But I think Mutas were also involved. I think Mutas definitely were harassing and then Lurkers showed up and contained. Yeah, I think that was Hero. I think Hero did that in a game that I cast recently too. Anyway, a lot of games. A lot of games cast by Falcon Paladin over the years, man. Coming in on 10 years that I've been casting Brood War. Which is awesome. Academy coming in. Gas being harvested, but none of that is going to factory, man. We're getting +1 attack for our Marines. Maybe the Firebats too. Who knows? And Spire time should have been by... Where's Spire? Hold on. No, here it is. I'm an idiot. Spire is coming up. I don't know what I thought this was, but I didn't think it was a Spire. Okay, cool. So nothing crazy at all from Queen. Zerglings are like, how many Marines are there? Okay, good, good. That's not, 27. Excellent. There's an expansion up this way, so I mean, it's 1 Rax for now, but we are definitely into barracks production post-haste. 1, 2, 3. More being added on to the count. So definitely the SK Terran stuff here. Stim's on the way. And everything looking good. Let's see if there's going to be a move out here from the Terran player or not. And hey, quick plug. I am actually out on TikTok and Instagram these days. I've added it to my social media play. I'm on Twitter and Facebook at /FalconPaladin, but I recently joined Instagram at falcon.paladin because, get this, someone already has Instagram /FalconPaladin. It's just some, like, dude. He's just, like, posting pictures of his life and, like, I'm in college, and here's what I ate today. And it's like, but it's supposed to be about StarCraft. Anyway, falcon.paladin on Instagram if you're out there. And TikTok, it is a /@FalconPaladin, which is how they do usernames on that platform. So, again, what I just use it for effectively is just little previews of my games, right? I just post something that day, and I'm like, here's a little preview of what it is and what you'll get, and I'll put a link to it. And it's fun. It's fun to scroll and see some StarCraft in your social media feed every day. That's what I do. Anyway, the mutas are out, and yeah, +1 flyer is on the way. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. Hey, an SCV died. That's first SCV kill. 2 SCVs, 3 SCVs, 4 SCVs, and the one building that supply depot up top. Not bad. Not bad. Not great. Not bad either. Metabolic boost coming in. I mean, this is SK Terran, guys. You know what this is. I mean, killing the 3rd base is a good way to win as an SK Terran player. But additionally, keep the science vessels alive. I hate to be that reductive about this matchup, but if you're playing SK Terran, look, I'm not saying if you keep all your science vessels alive, you'll win either. Like, yeah, maybe the Zerg player does out macros you so hard that even though you're irradiating all this stuff, you can't irradiate all the things that are important, and then you die. And maybe even irradiating all the things isn't enough. You've seen games like that. But it just helps so much. It just helps so much if you are able to keep the science vessels alive. So I'm going to try to keep a really close eye on the science vessel count here today, because Scan is not doing this without making them. He is getting a factory for the sole purpose of building science vessels. Maybe to make a couple factories, right? We see that sometimes. Oh, he's going for the 3rd, man. He's going for it. It is so far away, though. I mean, these mutas are going to give their lives to protect this. You know that, right? And yeah, okay. Lings are coming down here, too. This is... Maybe if you make a mad dash for it... Nope, definitely not. Okay, so everybody dies. Good try, Scan. But, I mean, we're going to sacrifice a bit of economy here just to make sure this base stays alive. And it totally does. GG. So, hold on. What is that for this bottom left spawn? Is this the spawn? And then you come up here, and this is your nat. Oh, and then there's this high ground. But you can come through this way, too. Okay. Yeah, and this is the high ground, and then the alternate access. Okay, yep, so this map makes sense. For a second, I was confused about it. Starport's coming in, and my gosh, just Ling, Muta, +1 flyer attack. Putting in some work. Yeah, this is great. This is going great for Queen. No arguments at all from a Zerg perspective about this play from Queen. He's still trying to... this Marine count is just getting blitzed. Blitzed and blitzed and blitzed so hard, and Lings are all on top of your stuff, and... Any sign of a 3rd base here from Scan at all? The answer is not really no. Science facility... Anytime now, a science facility would be nice. He is building one. Where is it? Where is it? No, seriously, where is he building the science? Okay, I'm just super blind. That's all this is. Okay, no, really. It's in the production tab. That's a starport. There it is. Caster blindness, man. Donate 5 cents today to fix caster blindness. It affects upwards of tens of people every year. Filer Mound coming in. Let's see when Adrenal gets started here. Irradiate in production. It's a very fun time of the game when everybody's working on super high level spells and units, and it's great. It's really good stuff. Queen could start up Adrenal right now, but is not doing it, which is going to give Falcon some stress, as it traditionally does. I get the priority is the Defiler Mound. Maybe even in this situation, the priority is Consume. But I guess, fine. Get Consume and then get Adrenal, I suppose. But also get Consume. Your Defiler Mound is done, sir. It's really something you need to get going immediately. And there it goes. Consume comes up a little bit late, but not so late. I think it's going to be that much of a problem. So yeah, Queen's having a great time. Queen's got a Nidus Canal to the third base for instant reinforcements as necessary, or as close to instant as it's going to get in the game of StarCraft, which is honestly pretty instant. So Factory's floated all the way over here just to see this high ground. If any lurkers pop, there is your Adrenal. Makes a ton of sense. We got more scans. He's like, okay, that base is defended. This base is coming up. Lurkers are there. This base has, this is where the Nidus is. Just getting a good picture of what Queen is up to here. And science vessels are here. So I'm going to, again, try to keep an eye on this. How many science vessels die in this game? How many are left at the end of the game? Reductive. It is. It really is. Like, you have to micro your Marines out of Dark Swarm. You really want to be aggressive with these guys. You know what I mean? You want to target Defilers above anything else. You want to get Fire Bats when Dark Swarm starts popping up. Exactly right. Go for drops. Like, there's a million things you have to do if you're SK Terraning. But keeping your science vessels alive really almost should be priority one. But at the same time, if it means you kind of let an irradiated Ultralisk just mow through your Plague Marines, maybe science vessel dying is a better option there. I don't know. Probably see some Scourge production coming in here from Queen in just a minute, as those are pretty good at taking out the science vessels. One of the biggest and best, there you go, Scourge. Biggest and best ways. What are we attacking here? Ah, yes, the eggs, of course. The eggs that have 8 billion hit points. Well, 200 hit points, but a ton of armor is what it is. Plague's coming in. Irradiating an Overlord. I had a comment the other day about that. Like, why don't we see irradiated Overlords all that much? And it's pretty... Ah, but then the Dark Swarm comes in. See, it's a good way to deal with this Overlord who is perched over the stacked Lurkers. So you can actually hit the Lurkers, but then Dark Swarm pops up and the Marines are like, ah, all right. Never you mind, sir. So these are Adrenalings with, let me guess, 0/0 upgrades. No, they got the 1 Carapace upgrade. Let's go. Just mathematically, if you have +1 attack and Adrenal, it's better than if you only have Adrenal. It's just you're attacking so much faster. Even a +1 attack adds up so much. It's multiplicative. I don't know how to say that word. I think I got it right the first time, but I am having second guesses. Second guesses. That's what I meant to say. This dropship count is actually beefy. This is 6 dropships. We'll see 2, we'll see 4, but 6 is not that common. I'm gonna try to drop in here. Look at these lings being like, so let's be ready for drops. We got Scourge here to wipe out dropships. Very good. Oh, these guys just want to die. You want to die, don't you? You want to die. Why are you out? Why are you out here incredibly alone? Okay, they're regrouping at least. Man, for a second there, they were just begging for 2 Scourge to come out of nowhere and wipe them out. So dropship count is 6. Oh, going for it. Oh, no, none of the dropships die. 2 of them take hits, and we're just kind of, all of a sudden, Stim 2-2 Marines are inside your main base. Scourge chasing these dropships down, but the damage is done. Dropships dying. Dark Swarm to defend. It doesn't protect your buildings, though, does it? Spawning Pool's in a lot of trouble. Fire Bats dealing with these lings. The Lurkers are the big problem here, though, as always. So you fall back. Fire Bats able to get some free hits here. Clear it off. The Spawning Pool did die. Overlord gets killed. Muta's trying to clean this up. But these are 2-2 Marines with range, sir. Oh, then they catch a Plague. And all right, well, Queen's Nest is going to die. Defiler Mound could go down. There you go, radiating that Defiler. Good stuff. But these guys are sufficiently plagued, and the Defiler Mound lives with 49 hit points. Are we coming back with more? Dude, we're coming back with more. All right, Scan. Round 2. Fight. That was amazing. He's back for the Defiler Mound, baby. He's not back for the Defiler Mound. The Ultras are popping. That means the Defiler Mound gets to live. But honestly, swing these guys around. Well, I don't know. The Ultras don't have... They do have chitinous plating. All the mutas are dying like crazy. Scan is putting some serious pressure on right now. Another Ultra down. This guy fairly healthy on the HP, but man, it dies pretty fast. These aren't even 3-3 Marines yet. But okay, Science Hustle down. That's 1 down. That's 2 down. Just parking in a position where the Scourge are going to be a problem. Yo. Man, every Ultralisk died, though. This Marine group is tough. All the medics are getting all of their energy drained off because they're trying to heal up. Plagued. Dude, this is still happening. This game is crazy pants. Lings try to deal with this little group that's hanging out. I don't know why they're here. They should maybe be attacking down this way, if at all possible. And more Ultras coming out. This Distractor is dead. That's a big deal. Yeah, we're just fighting these... Oh, that Darkstorm was too late. We're just fighting these Ultras, man. This game is bananas. I believe this game did get an epic tag from RJB when he sent it in. Again, be sure to check his channel. And thank you for the replays. But okay, this finally ends. The long National Nightmare is down, but guess who's dropping over here too? This one's not going as well. Scan. Honestly, that Defiler Mound dying would be a huge deal. He had ample opportunity to focus it. Fought the Ultras instead, which I'm not going to say no about. Every dead Ultra is kind of a big deal in a game like this. But the Defiler Mound dying, interrupting the construction of Defilers just for a minute is great. You have an Irradiate. Now, Scan is just call him Drop Man. That's what he is. Not that it's going particularly well at this moment. You have an Irradiate. Use it now. And then the Ling counterattack. Adrenalings with 1-2 upgrades. Yep, that base is in a lot of trouble. Maybe a little too heavy on the drops, maybe. Hey, look, Irradiate's got used. Great. Yeah, this third base is Scanning in a lot of trouble. Yeah. Enough Marines down here to deal with them, and the SCVs can go back to work at the third base. We can land the command center again. But 4 base in it here is Queen. He is just sending Lings. These Ultras, I think, all got irradiated and are all exactly at 161-62 health, which is hilarious. These Lings are donating themselves. Queen, no. You got to play smarter than that. What was that all about? Just absolutely free. Look at this Science Vessel ball. Terran fans, rejoice. Look at how many Science Vessels this is. 6. There are 6 Science Vessels. The second Irradiate will take down the Ultras that have been previously irradiated once. You could Boxer maneuver this base if you wanted. Third base getting attacked again. More guys cruising into the natural base, and we're just dropping on the main. This is chaos, is what this is. Yeah, the Ultras are dying to the Irradiate. Science Vessel down. I think that's the 3rd one. 4th one. 5th one. Science Vessel's not surviving particularly well. Good positioning on these Marines back here, though. The Ultras can't get back here, and they're getting obliterated. Guess what can get back here? Lurker Spines can... Oh, there we go. Now the Ultra. No, still can't deal. But if you let this Zergling hack you down, then the Ultra's gonna survive. Oh, he's running. And he survives with 13 hit points. This is nuts. This game is absolutely crazy good. Okay, well, we did the battle cruisers, everyone. 146 to 127 supply. Scan is up overall. He's got better worker count. That might change with these Adrenalings inside the mineral line, but no SCVs die. Oh, wait, 1 died. 1 got picked off. And otherwise, Lings didn't do anything. So, look, we have Defilers. We have Scourge. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what these battle cruisers are supposed to do, but, ooh, they're going to kill this Ultra. Kill this Ultra. Kill this Ultra. Oh, he ran away because he's very fast. Finish off the Defiler Mound. Scourge, good targets for Scourge here too. Where did my music go? There it is. This is okay. We're making some hiders to counter these guys. tough. Scourge going to do... Oh, Plague. Ready for the Plague on the battle cruisers? Ready, set, Plague. Oh, Scourge wiping it out. Who needs a Plague if it gets wiped out? Lings, Ultras, going to town. The drops have been so consistent, it's insane. Scan is here with 3-3 on his dudes. The Lings are at 3-2 and Adrenal, so they're having a great time. Battle cruisers trying to save the lives of these medics and marines, but they can't quite pull it off. Killing the Defiler Mound would be pretty cool. Lings running to third base again. You'd think there'd be, I don't know, maybe a bunker with fire bats in it at this point. Guess the Lings aren't doing a lot. He is just... I mean, I understand attacking Hydras because they can hurt you. I understand attacking Scourge. They can hurt you too. And good target firing on the wounded. Battle cruiser, it does go down. This guy's alive with all of 17 kills to his name. And a drop down to the third base too. One of the drop ships gets wiped out. Plus Ultras popped at the gosh darn nick of time. These are empty though. Oh, that just dragged a ton of resources away from this left side to the right side, but there is a Nidus to get the guys over this way. So no drones are happening at all here at the main base of Queen right now. Scan is up 120 to 107 supply, but it's only 3 bases here for the Terran player and 4 bases for the Zerg. So the ability to overcome this is in Queen's hand. He wants to kill the entire hive rather than go after the Defiler Mound. Okay, well, look at him chase these Hydras. He knows what they want to do. They've got, 3 Carapace. We're going to give them an attack upgrade at all. I think it might help. There's a lot of battle cruisers in this game. Giving them an attack upgrade. Oh, this is a 4th base, huh? Never mind. Scan is a 4th base, everyone. I know how to count. I can see the mini-map. Look, the blue blends in with the blue here on Ascension. Comsat scan target. Fair. There's the Plague-oo. But the Hydras didn't wait long enough for the Plague to work its dark magic. Also, we're not giving these guys Yamato. You've made enough BCs that I feel like giving them Yamato would be a good use of your time. And resources. Whoa! 3 Ultras showing up here at the 4th base, causing all sorts of issues. 3-3 Marines are good. There aren't quite enough of them to handle these Ultralisks, though. And their 5-2 upgrades, almost fully upgraded. Yeah, like I said, everyone's in trouble now. And these battle cruisers died because of the Hydras and the Dark Swarm and the Plague, which derp. Herpity derp derp derp. Whew, that irradiated Ultra inside a mineral line with SCVs is a little bit intense. We're dropping at the 4th base again. Dark Swarmed up. There are 5 Marines remaining. And Nidus sniped. Okay, reinforcements can't get over here or vice versa very quickly. Might want to replant that Nidus, but this game has been absolutely non-stop. And Queen's ability to continue to macro Lings and Ultras and give them upgrades and expand, even while his main base is an absolute disaster zone, is why Queen is Queen. He's expanded here too. This 3rd base is under attack again. Yeah, he's trying to build a bunker. A little late to the party, but it's probably going to get up. Yeah, that Ultra is getting absolutely burned down. That's what happens when it's 1 Ultra versus like 30 Marines. This group comes into the 4th base. This has been so crazy. Queen's taking the lead overall in supply. 116 to 93, 57 to 29 on worker count too. SCVs have been dying like crazy. The aggression has not been working out long-term for Scan as much as I think he wanted it to. And again, I'm just not sure the battle cruisers are doing, like, pulling their weight, you know? Yeah, irradiated Ultralisks on top of everybody. Production tab is 8 Marines at a time. There are still 6 science vessels alive right now, but they're all but one of them are plagued. And is there anybody? There are people in this bunker. I'd say put one of the fire bats in that bunker. That'd be nice. I cannot believe how aggressive Queen has managed to be while also getting dropped incessantly. Like, if I'm getting dropped incessantly, there's no way I'm also doing this. Way too difficult. Alright, remember when I said a bunker's a good idea? Bunker died pretty fast there, didn't it? It bought some time, though. Oh my gosh, more Dark Swarm, more Lings. Yeah, so this just really started falling apart for Scan. Honestly, I'm just going to be a battlecruiser hater here and say when the BCs showed up. Like, the BCs, yeah, they forced out some Hydras. They tried to kill the Hive. They couldn't quite pull that off. They never killed the Defiler Mound. I'd say spend the money on more fire bats and science vessels and marines and stuff. I'd say that'd be a better use of your resources. This is a nice irradiate play. Like, really, really nice irradiate play here because Ultras next to each other, the irradiate, they're taking direct damage from irradiation. Ooh, plagued and irradiated. Yeah, those Ultras are dead. Oh, hang on, hang on. All right, Scan weathered that storm. I thought that'd be the last one for him. But, like, what did I say? Having a million science vessels. It's how you win with this strategy. It's never, how many battle cruisers do you have? You had enough battle cruisers, you won, and that's a GG. Scan. Taps out, and Queen is our winner. In 25 minutes and 42 seconds, and again, pressing P restarts the whole replay. I just wanted to pause it, but I hit P after the game was over, so it restarted. So let's go ahead and watch it in times 16 speed here. I guess we'll just watch this area, right? This is a really fun area. But yeah, GG. I mean, absolutely. Scan had the upper hand there for a minute for sure. The constant drops, the many, many dropships showing up all the time, causing millions and millions of problems here. This was a ghost town. There were no workers here at Queen's Base for some time. But at the end of the day, Defiler Mound didn't get killed. Lings and Ultras and Lurkers were being made all the time. Dark Swarms and Plagues. All the tools that Queen needed to win this game, he had available to him for the entire game. At least, you know, from the time it started, right? Look at him just how long he was here. He's back, he's irradiating, he's dropping again behind the mineral line that time. He's back again with battle cruisers now. And I mean, they're killing Scourge that otherwise would be killing science vessels. And I do say the science vessels are important, but at the end of the day, it's just the counterattacks into the third base, into the fourth base. Too much going on. And Scan taps out. So GG. That was amazing. Absolutely crazy. Like, ridiculous. Ridiculous showing there from Queen. I cannot believe he pulled that off. I mean, if that was me, I'd be dead. I would be super dead, and everybody else listening to this would be too. But man, just getting a fourth base up and a fifth base and a sixth base afforded him the opportunity to go ahead and just leave this first base alone for a while and just get income from his natural base and third and fourth and fifth and sixth bases. And the upgrades were good, and the plagues were good, especially against the battle cruisers. And the Dark Swarm was great, and yeah, like maybe 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 science vessels died, which is okay. And there were, I don't know, 6 or 8 science vessels at the end of the game, but that's not 15, that is not 20. And just taking care of them, and maybe no battle cruisers is the way to go here. All right, what's the play? It's going to be 208,000 points here from Queen, 198,000 for Scan. Queen outproducing Scan, getting outkilled by Scan. Structures raised 6-4, kind of a slow, like a lower number compared to how aggressive this game was. And then Queen just outspending by a sheer 12,000 resources in about 25 minutes. That'll do. That will do. So that was great. I mean, that was an absolutely fantastic showing. And overall, Queen gets the win, but I think Scan showed very well. So that is going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch all/Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.